The checkpoint Changar was called as waste deposit by Minister of Internal Affairs Arsen Avakov. Exactly through these checkpoints, Ukrainians moved to temporary occupied territory of Crimea. The conditions of border crossing were in the center of hot discussion today during the government meeting. More details in our following story.
The dispute begins at the government meeting after the report of the head of Kherson Regional Government Department, Andriy Putilov. He complains that it is necessary to form border crossing checkpoints with the temporarily occupied Crimea to fight with illegal trafficking. I'm worried. After the occasions in Mukachevo, this question is very important for me. It is necessary to fight with illegal trafficking, but firstly form crossing checkpoints for people, says the head of the State Border Service. He complains that he came to the crossing checkpoint Chonhar without warning. He shows photos which he made during 7 hours which he spent there. There is much to do. Firstly, there is no special allocation area. I want to say that there near 30,000 children have come through this area for the last months, and we have to create conditions. There are two responsible organizations for that, the Ministry of Infrastructure and the Regional Government Department. We have the situation when the occupant perfectly formed a crossing point. There is everything here for people. Ukrainians cross the border and we don't have no tents, howls, waters, but much trash. The Minister of Infrastructure is surprised by the report of Nazarenko, saying that he hadn't heard about such conditions of crossing the border with the Crimea. The Prime Minister recommends to see that himself. The head of the Regional Government Department and the Minister of Infrastructure, please send your representative and the head of the State Border Service there immediately next week to get to know about the most simple scheme project about how much money we need and to form this point to winter. If I had known about that, everything would have been ready. I gave an order to go there tomorrow. The only thing I want is that colleague communicate with me, and I don't want to wait 8 months. Everything will be done. Ukraine started the border regime with temporarily occupied Crimea on the 10th of February. It means that Ukrainians come on the peninsula in such conditions for half a year. Irina Vinogradova, Alexander Prozorov, Alexander Samoilov, Oksana Parkhomenko, First Ukraine.